Hi Great Charles, welcome to another video with me about budgeting. And so today we're going to talk about, in the last video I spoke to you about what budgeting is and the different types of budgeting there is, and yeah, just the variations, durations and all of that stuff. So today I'm going to explain to you why we budget, or why businesses budget, and why it is important for the running of the business. So I just said I'm going to be giving you the reasons for budgeting, right? So the first reason that there is, which is the most obvious and most common, is for planning. So it is used by management to plan, used by management. Like I said, management is the primary user of budgets, right? It's used by management to plan for future activities of the business. So activities of the business is no need for us to act like we don't know what that is. It is the operating activities, financing activities, investing activities, and right? And then the next reason is to be used by management, once again, to monitor, right, and control the activities of the business. So it falls under the internal control reason. It is used to basically regulate and see the effectiveness of the internal control. So that is how you monitor and you control, to basically figure out if the internal controls are actually in effect and are actually effective and are working, right? And then communication, right? So it is used to, I'm just shifting it so you can see better, to communicate. So managers use it to communicate their expectations and the business's objection to various departments and employees throughout the business, right? So basically, some managers will use the budget to call up the employees and other managers and say, listen, this is what we're seeing in the budget, this is what we're seeing in our statements, and we want to communicate specific expectations, specific disappointments, specific needs regarding the budget and what we are seeing, right? So it can be used as a form of communication to get a specific message or point across, right? And then it can also be used to motivate, right? So so as an employer, when you see that your projection or your budget is looking great, you see that what you expect to receive in the next year or in the next coming years is doing very well, you then motivate your employees to continue to do well. But in the event that you might find that your budget is not looking on the upside, but you still want to get employees to do their work, you want to get employees to do more, you want to get employees ready and motivated to do all the work it needs to up the budget, then that's when we start to take into consideration motivating employees. And so you can use that by incentives. You can do that by first introducing incentives. You can also introduce many different ways that you know will reach out to your employees and encourage them to do the work that needs to be done to have a successful financial year ahead, right? And then lastly, evaluation, which is basically the budget is a benchmark for evaluating the performance of employees. Oh, my bad, you guys can't see that. It's a benchmark for evaluating the performance of employees. So basically, what this means is not only can the budget be used to motivate employees for future reference, but also it can be used to say, listen, as per last year, we are seeing that this was what was going on, and this is what we noticed, and this is what we picked up. And so as a result, we just want to let you know how we feel and let you know what we are thinking about this particular behavior or this work ethic or this duration of hours worked. And so the budget is very important because it is not only just there to say, okay, so we have a projection of what next year is going to be like. It is important because, oh my bad, so that you can just see. It is important because it gives the managers an idea of how well the business is running, what needs to be done to improve the running of the business, and what needs to be maintained to make sure that there is no significant decline in the function of the business. And so I feel like that is everything that you need to know in terms of reasons for budgeting. Let me just put an S there for being proper. That is for your reasons for budgeting. So other than that, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that this helps you. I hope that you can study better knowing this information, and this is going to help you, like I said, in your theory questions where they're going to ask you what is the reason why they are creating a budget, or how can the budget help somebody in specific ways. And so this information is imperative in as much as your calculation information is. This is also easy marks, and I know maybe I say it's easy marks quite a lot, but when you hear me talk about it and you see me do the work and you see me explain, I'm sure you get to a point where you realize this is actually very easy marks, right? So other than that, thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you next time in our next videos. Thank you and goodbye.